What is up, side hustlers, entrepreneurs, business builders, and dream makers? Welcome to the Set Your Side Hustle Podcast, episode 72. Great to be back in your earbuds once again, as we are every single day of the work week. Guys, today is Wednesday, and I like to, although I'll admit that I'm not perfectly consistent, I try my best, and I'm getting better, I'm sure. I like on Wednesdays to do book reviews. I like book review Wednesdays. I like that to be the theme of the episode. And today is the first book review that I am doing where I do not have a physical copy in my hands, and I don't know where it went. I spent quite a bit of time looking in my library, and I could not find one of my favorite books, probably my favorite book on sales, and that is Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. So, Pitch Anything, as the name suggests, is meant to be this book that's teaching how to pitch anything, how to be good at sales in any environment. Now, Oren is giving this advice from a corporate sales world where he's used to going in and actually making formal pitches to an audience that agrees to let him be there. And he's also doing this as someone who has under his belt $1 billion deal that he sold. So he has a wealth of knowledge, and one of the cool things about it is that Oren is actually not just giving a pure opinion or pure experience-based perspective, but he's actually giving a psychologically based perspective. Oren, when he was first starting out, according to him, was not very good at sales, and so he decided to just dig into psychological literature. He said, even though I don't know much about sales, I know that psychologists know a lot about how the human brain works, and they don't apply it to sales because they're not in sales. So he spent a lot of time in the book. He says he spent over 10,000 hours researching and reading actual research papers on the human brain and psychology. And one of the things that he learned from that, what I would say is the biggest takeaway from the book Pitch Anything, is the value of frames, setting frames and controlling frames. And he developed this entire framework on how we should interpret every interaction we have with humans and how we can make sure that we win every deal that we ever have, which means that we can also sell anybody. And the basically what a frame is, to give you a very brief overview, is a frame is the lens through which you are seeing the situation. And as Oren explains, everybody enters every interaction with their own frame. Once frames meet, they do not coexist, they collide, and one comes out on top. Whoever's frame comes out on top is the individual who is in control of the interaction. Does that mean that they're going to have control of the entire interaction? No, frames can take over and they can replace each other. But once you have frame control, you can then intentionally maintain frame control. And as long as you have frame control, you will get the desired outcome that you have from the interaction. So that's the quick overview, oversimplification to a degree. Honestly, it's a fantastic book, and it digs deep into psychology, the psychology of attention and focus, and all of those things are really cool. I wish I had the book here so I could show you it, because I don't know where it went. I can't find it. It is honestly probably my favorite book on sales, probably the only book that I actually like on sales, and part of that is just because most sales books don't come at it from a scientific approach. And most sales books don't come at it from a perspective that's really useful to people who are non-salesmen. But this book, Pitch Anything, really helped me, and I am not a natural salesman. So if it could help me, it could also help you. I have a link for it in the description if you want to buy it off Amazon. You can also just go straight to Amazon, but if you go ahead and use the description and if you use the link in the description, then I will get a small referral fee and you'll pay the same price. I'll get a small affiliate commission from Amazon. So if you want to help me out a little bit by doing that, and you want to buy the book anyway, that's a great way to do it. Otherwise, just head over to Amazon. It's Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. Great read, highly recommend, cannot recommend enough. That's all I got for you guys today. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Love you all. God bless.